Here we are. A couple of minutes early today. How cool is that? Alright, welcome to the coffee and sketching version of the Artistic Biker Live, where we gather in the mornings about 5:30 Texas time and we start sketching. Get a toy from the Random Object Randomogrifier. I got about 300. Actually, I bought another 100. I've got about 400 miniature toys that I sketch in the morning so that I don't ever have to do the same one twice in a year. Of course, I do have duplicates because I bought a bag of the hearts and lungs and brains and stuff. That was pretty cool. I do have some duplicates, but the individual pieces, there's about 400 of them. Today we got an octopus here. This is a toy octopus that my daughter brought back from the museum, the aquarium in Dallas. I said, bring me back an octopus. She did. I don't think she stole it though. But anyway, there's that. And so we're going to sketch this today. And I can't tell if the music's too loud. You'll have to let me know in the chat if the music's too loud, because it seems loud to me this morning, but I can't really tell how it's coming across the chat. I'm going to turn it down. For me it could just be because it's so wickedly quiet here, because it's 5:30 in the morning and I'm the only one awake. Just putting in some light marks for where major forms should go, composition. This one's smaller than normal, so it's a little harder to see. You also run the risk of doing the part you like the best and then running out of interest. Glad she brought this to me. Octopuses, and that's the plural of octopus, by the way. It's octopuses. People try to say octopodi, which is technically correct, but considered pedantic. What's happening here? The experts in the field consider the plural of octopus to be octopuses. It is not octopi. Octopi is the pi ending is from Latin, and octopus is not Latin. It's Greek. So if you were going to go that route, it would be octopodi, but nobody uses octopodi except the very irritating, pedantic people, like my friend Jack. He's not irritating, mostly. So yeah, this one's going to be just a little harder to do, just because it's so small. Jamie Lynn sent me a video about a guy that was keeping an octopus in an aquarium, and he was giving the octopus various tests. Like he put a little lobster in a jar to see if the octopus could figure out how to open the flip-top jar, type of jar the octopus had never seen before. And the octopus was able to figure out how to open the jar. But the really cool thing in the video is he points out the octopus has never seen that type of jar before. How did he even know where the top was? I mentioned to her that this is why I stopped eating octopus. I used to love octopus and calamari and stuff like that. This is why I stopped eating octopuses, because I think they're about the same intelligence as dolphins, if not smarter than dolphins. Oh, look at me, I'm a flippin' dolphin. But I think they're sentient. I think they're aware of themselves. And the more you learn about their nervous system, the more inhumane it seems to eat them. But you do you. I mean, if you eat octopus, that's between you and the octopus. The thing that got me was the video of the octopus legs in the soy sauce. They had the octopus legs in the rice, and they poured soy sauce over it. And the legs start squirming. I've killed a lot of chickens. A lot of chickens. I would still kill chickens. They have a brain the size of a peanut. I've eaten a lot of chickens. And I know that when you take the head off a chicken, the thing will get up and run around the yard. And that's what they attribute this to, is the just the nerves burning out. Except once chicken dies, it doesn't just get back up and start doing it again. So that was my issue. I started looking into it, and the nervous system of an octopus is such that it has brain cells that extend all the way down into each leg. So each leg has a limited amount of reasoning. All the suction cups have taste buds. And sorry, can't talk arting. But all of the suction cups have taste buds, so they can taste they can experience their environment. And each tentacle makes a decision whether what they are touching is danger or food. And so, in essence, those little arms in that soy sauce are being cooked alive. The soy sauce is burning them, and they don't have the reasoning to understand where the pain is coming from, so they can't escape it. So each arm is experiencing pain in the soy sauce. I know this is pretty heavy. This is pretty heady stuff, right? I mean, we're talking about a mollusk. But I believe that each arm is experiencing pain without any way of escaping it, because it doesn't have the central brain to tell it where the source of pain is. Anyway, I didn't like that, so I stopped eating them. But you do you. I'm not by any means advocating that as a species we should stop eating octopus, because Lord knows they're tasty. I just about have the core of this done. I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. If you don't know what hentai is, do not Google it. Or do. I'm not your dad. Alright, I'm going to clean up some of these lines. Oh my, has this been this small this whole time? No. Okay, good. It's just small for me. I don't know why it's small for me. That's weird. I got my little window shows that the window's just like this big up in the upper corner. I just hope it's not recording that way. hope it's not broadcasting that way. I used to have a producer. She would tell me things like I'm on the wrong camera, the music's too loud. I really miss those days. My mother, I'm teasing my mother, of course. My mother used to sit in the studio with me in Chickasha in Oklahoma. She would sit just off camera and watch. She'd monitor the chat and tell me if anybody asked any questions or if anybody said anything that I needed to respond to. She'd tell me I was on the wrong camera. There's my dad. Hey, Dad. I miss that. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun together. Something's happened. What's happening? All right. All right, let's see here. We need a shadow. Shadow here and a shadow here. But I also know that, you know, there's no way my mother's going to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and come over here to do this. I've known my mother. My mother and I, we go way back. And I'm pretty sure that she is not the kind to leave the house 5 o'clock in the morning for this kind of stuff anymore. You know, she will do it for the grandkids. She would absolutely do it for the grandkids. Oh, then babies have to be someplace? I'll take them. And anyway, she did it with me when I was younger. I don't want you to get the wrong impression there. It's just, you know, once they were born, she kind of forgot my name. I had to name one of my kids after me so she'd remember my name. That's not true, but it's funny. Some texture in on this mantle of this octopus. There's my mother. Hello. That's funny. I got busted talking about my mom. Can't talk. Arting. What is it? 10 till 6? I mean, we're right on time, but I feel like I'm so behind. I'm just trying to take my time with this. I mentioned the other day, maybe yesterday, that it was the day we did the Dragon Warrior. So that, I guess that was Saturday. Today's Monday. But I mentioned the other day that the goal wasn't to finish the sketch. The goal was to sketch and drink coffee. If I'm gonna drink coffee anyway, I might as well be sketching. That was supposed to be the takeaway. I'll tell you, one of the really nice things about using a 4B pencil is how easy it is to make a really dark line. Dad says he'll never forget my name because he named me. I love that story. There's textures on this thing. How loud's the music? Can you guys give me some feedback on the music since you're in the chat there? It feels like it's really loud in the studio. If I were here by myself, that'd be cool, but I don't want it to overwhelm you guys. If for some reason the system settings don't save when I shut down everything, maybe I shouldn't shut it down. But I can't. I'm not in a position in my life yet where I can broadcast 24 hours a day. I may eventually get there. But today is not that day. Alright. Now then, we need some textures. She said it's louder than yesterday, so let's turn it down just a little bit. That's what I thought was going on, but we'll go back and we'll do some coloration because the octopus itself is not white, so we need it separate from the paper. But honestly, we're making pretty good time here. That's got some 70s vibe to it. Alright, and then this actually makes a shadow here that I didn't get. Shadow there. That sounds like some kind of 70s television show. It seemed like Heart to Heart theme song or something. Alright, let's color him in. sometimes this part of it, just separating them from the paper, is the part that just really makes them pop. Alright. 70s, I know, right? My mom says 70s. So I was talking to one of my coworkers. I have Bluetooth speakers inside my motorcycle helmet. I'm usually jamming when I'm riding my bike. And I got to work the other day and I was still jamming when I went inside. And we were laughing because it's like you think we're all listening to Steppenwolf or something while I'm in there headbanging to Britney Spears. Christina Aguilera. One of my coworkers says, "Oh, you like to go in for the old stuff." What? Christina Aguilera, Pink, Britney Spears, old, what the? Yeah, this stuff's 20 years old. That's the stuff that came out when he was 10. So obviously he has to die. I mean, I'm kidding, of course. But not. It's like one time I was walking through the Hobby Lobby, my baby boy, and this lady comes up to me and says, "Oh, your grandson is so cute." Yeah, I hate people. Something didn't happen here. What didn't happen here? This should come across here. All of this should be darker. Than this. And all of this should be darker than that. Something's got to separate this from that. I think that did it. And then, oh yeah, there's a shadow across here. Like that. All right, I think I'm going to live with that. Alright, let's see what we get here. Camera. I mean, if we go to this camera, toy is itty bitty compared to that octopus. So, I think that's going to do it for today, though. Guys, really appreciate you joining me. Claudia didn't come in this morning, or she didn't chat. We had 3 people, though. That's pretty cool. Oh, 4. We had 4 people. 3 at one time. Probably my grandmother. But guys, thank you so much for joining me. I have to start getting ready for work now. So we will see you again tomorrow.